Hi students, in this class we are going to discuss about conservation of angular momentum. It's a very important thing. In the previous videos we discussed about conservation of linear momentum. Conservation of linear momentum, how we discussed F is equal to F bar is equal to dp bar by dt. If force is equal to 0, then what happens? Delta p bar is equal to 0, which is nothing but initial linear momentum is equal to final linear momentum. Okay, similarly we discuss many number of questions based on it. When it comes to the angular momentum, we should calculate angular momentum about a point. Okay, now see carefully. Tau is equal to force. Instead of force in the rotation, it will come tau bar is equal to d. Instead of linear momentum in the rotations, the angular momentum dl bar by dt. If net torque is equal to 0, remember net torque about a point, okay. Force we can say net horizontal force or vertical force, any force that can be equal to 0, but torque about any point, if it is equal to 0, delta L bar is equal to 0. If delta L bar is equal to 0, initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. Initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. See here, in this case, stars, conservation of angular momentum for the star case. So I am erasing this part. If you see carefully, above this is the sun and earth, force is in this direction. Okay, I am considering conservation of angular momentum, net torque about the sun. So what are the types of forces acting? Earth and sun. Towards the sun, force is acting, and the position about point, I should do about a point. Remember why I am stressing the point very much. About the center of the sun, I am doing torque. So what is the net torque about the position r bar cross f bar is equal to 0. So torque about sun is equal to 0. If torque about sun is equal to 0, what I can conserve? I can conserve angular momentum. Initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. Okay, so when earth is rotating about herself, angular momentum we have formula now. When a body is rotating, I center of mass omega bar plus mv center of mass, we can write this as m into r bar cross v center of mass bar. Okay, so earth is velocity v2 here and v1 here, r1 and r2 both are perpendicular. If velocity and in two-dimensional cases, like velocity in this direction, position is in this direction, mvr angular momentum will be. Okay, cross product need not be done. Okay, for this case, mass of the earth is me. So direction of angular momentum, can you tell me the direction of angular momentum? The sun, earth, and position vector in this direction, this is r1, velocity is in other direction v1. So r bar cross v bar, it is upwards, it is equal to angular momentum is upwards initially, first case, m e v1 r1. Okay, next, when the earth is in the second place, see here carefully, and velocity is v2 perpendicular to the radius, and the radius r2 bar. See why I am drawing r2 outwards, because from, if you see the previous videos, it will be clear. I discussed also with a hand how to track the directions. This is r2 and r2 v2, the angular momentum is upwards, both are in the same direction. Angular momentum here is equal to L2 bar is equal to me v2 r2. So initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum about the sun. Okay, me v1 r1 is equal to me v2 r2. Okay, me gets cancelled, v1 r1 is equal to v2 r2. Let's see few further questions. When a body, see this man is holding dumbbells, and and the dumbbells he's stretching his hands, and he's drawing it back, withdrawing. When he does like that, let me explain you with the free body diagram. These forces on the dumbbell, let's draw a free body diagram of dumbbell. On the dumbbell, the force is upwards. On the man, the force in the backward direction, because he is pushing the force in the backward direction. Net force is equal to what? 0 in this hand. On the other hand also it is 0. If net force is equal to 0, obviously what is also equal to 0? Net torque is also equal to 0. Because net force is not there, how come there will be a torque? Torque is equal to R bar cross F bar. F is not there, so tau is equal to 0. So in this case also we can conserve momentum. See, initially he stretched the hands. Remember, these are dumbbells are point masses m1, m2. The man moment of inertia, man assume the man as a single body. Initial angular momentum I1 omega 1 is equal to final angular momentum I2 omega 2. Okay, here the below one there is an example. A man sits on a freely rotating stool and holding two dumbbells. Each of mass is how much? 2 kg. 2 kg and 2 kg. His arms extended horizontally about 1 meter. From here to here, how much? 1 meter, 1 meter. And the axis of rotation of the man, and the man rotates with the angular velocity omega is equal to initially how much? 5.5 radians per second. The moment of inertia of man plus stool is 0.5 kg meter square. I of man and stool is equal to 0.5 kg meter square. Okay, and is assumed to be constant. Okay, the man pulls dumbbell inwards horizontally to the position 0.5 meter from the rotation. Okay, 0.5 meter from the rotation. So he withdrew inwards position 0.5 meter. Initially how much? 1 meter. So initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. Li bar is equal to Lf bar, or Li is equal to magnitude Li is equal to magnitude Lf. I1 omega. How many objects are here? If you see here carefully, man, 2 dumbbells and stool, 4 objects are there. First I1 dumbbell 1 omega square. For all bodies are rotating with the same angular velocity initially. id1 id2 plus I man plus I stool into omega square. Finally also when it is come to other part, dumbbell 1 finally I dumbbell 2 plus I dumbbell 2 finally plus I man plus I stool into omega final, omega square omega. Initially dumbbell 1, how much distance? It's a point mass. The mass m is at a distance 1 meter from axis of rotation. What is angular moment of inertia? I is equal to mr square. So 2 into 1 square plus dumbbell 2 into 1 square plus man plus stool is equal to 0.5 plus 0.5. Initial angular momentum is omega is equal to 0.5, and dumbbell finally how much distance? It is at a distance of 1 by 2 meter, which is nothing but 2 into 1 by 2 square mass into distance square plus 2 into 1 by 2 square. Man and stool moment of inertia is not changing, 0.5, and omega final. If you can solve this, you will get directly omega final angular velocity. That's all. See here, next question. See here, a disc with moment of inertia I1 rotates about a frictionless vertical angular velocity omega 1, and a second disc which is having inertia I2 and initially not rotating drops onto the first disc. See carefully. Sir, there is a force, right? You may ask. When there is a collision or suddenly something is kept on another body, there is a force downward that is acting on the lower block. If you see another body, the same force will act on the upper block, right? So if you take total net force of the system, net force is equal to 0. If net force is equal to 0, tau is equal to 0. We can conserve angular momentum. When the net force is equal to 0, conserve angular momentum about center of mass. Don't forget, should conserve net torque or angular momentum. Conserve angular momentum only about center of mass, don't do with any other part. I am erasing this. Okay, initially what is angular velocity, how much it rotating with the I1, and its angular velocity is omega 1. And finally when the other block is kept, I1 plus I2, okay, two are added here. About the center of mass it has angular velocity omega. Okay, initially it is in rest, it's not rotating, right, initially, so that's why initially omega final. So omega final is equal to I1 omega 1 by I1 plus I2. That's all, omega final. Simple, these questions are not so difficult. Yeah, these are different, another type of model. What are the types of model we discussed? One is earth rotation and a dumbbell extending, and one more question that can be asked, like a bead, two beads are there at the center, two beads. Initially the rod length is L. Note down this question, rod length is L, mass of the rod is M. Okay, two beads, the rod mass is capital M, beads of mass small m and small m. Initially they are rotating with angular velocity omega. Now the beads are moved up to the ends. Beads are moved up to the ends. What is the angular momentum? If you see this question carefully, now no external force acted on body. You may ask, sir, there is a force on a beads, that's why it has gone outwards. Yeah, it has gone out because of some force is acting outwards. Similar force is acting inwards. So net force is equal to 0. Even the force is acting, that net force becomes 0. So that's the reason we can balance the torque. Balance the torque about the center of mass. This is the position about this axis. Initial angular momentum, rod angular momentum is m L square by 12 because at the center, plus momentum m into what is the distance? 0. 0 square plus m into 0 square. You might be wondering what is this, sir? I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Initially how many bodies are there? 1 rod, 2 beads, 3 are there. That's why I am writing initially omega. Finally also rod has angular moment of inertia ml square by capital M L square by 12 plus bead is at the edge now. When the bead is at the distance L by 2, small m into L square by 4 plus small m into L square by 4 into omega final. You need to get a final omega. Get it? You can solve it. Okay. Next, a cockroach with mass m. So cockroach is the mass m, rides on a disc of mass 6m of radius and radius r. Disc rotates with the angle like merry-go-round. It's a central axis. The speed angular velocity is omega is equal to. So cockroach initially at a distance 8.8 r, but then it crawls out to the rim of the disc. Treat the cockroach as a particle, then the final angular velocity is simple as that. Listen carefully, you will understand. How can we conserve angular momentum for these cases? So when a man or cockroach or anything is walking, the cockroach is walking outwards. Okay, when cockroach is walking outwards, the force F is acting on the cockroach. Similar reactive force will be there on the disc also, F. Net force, what happened to net force? 0. Unless something externally comes on the body, net force is equal to 0. Okay, like when a person walking on a plank, net force is equal to 0. Okay, similar to that. So first we will find the angular momentum, initial angular momentum. About center of mass we are doing, about the center, it is rotating about the center. So I1 omega 1, this disc is disc of mass 6m, I1, so ID plus I of cockroach into initial omega square is equal to ID, so these are initially, disc finally plus cockroach finally into omega final square. Initially where was the cockroach? It is at 0.8 r, and finally it is at r. Now this is a cockroach is a point mass. When the moment of inertia about the rod m into 0.8 square, disc is equal to mr square by 2 because it's a natural axis. M is 6m into r square by 2 plus cockroach where it is m into r 0.8 r, so 0.64 into r square into omega I. What is initial angular velocity? Initial 1.5 square is equal to, finally, what is the final angular velocity of disk? Disk remains same, 6m into r square by 2 plus initial angular velocity, and finally where the cockroach is, m into r square outer ring into omega f square. Oh, sorry, omega f square nahi, omega by, I'm sorry, I'm just writing wrong rotations. Omega f. Okay, did I write anything omega f square? No. Yeah, final angular velocity omega f. Okay, from here you can get directly, you can get a omega f value. Okay, let's see the other question. This is a little different from the previous question. A mass of man m stands on a horizontal platform shape, disk mass m and radius r, pivoted at a horizontal axis. So this is pivoted, disk vertically through center about which it can freely rotate. Man starts move around the center of the disk in a circle of radius r. If you draw this diagram again, so this is a circle at the center, at the position here, say at the position here, a man is walking, radius, he is moving a radius r. In which direction he is moving? Related to the disk. He is moving in this direction, but disk is rotating angular velocity in this direction. So this man is moving with the velocity v, and the angular velocity of disk is omega in the backward direction. V related to the disk, listen carefully, v related to the disk, change in, calculate the angular velocity of the disk is, what is angular velocity of disk? Do you remember linear momentum? When we are going to do linear momentum, a man is standing on a plank. With respect to plank, the man jumped, but we consider with respect to whom? With respect to earth. So similarly, with respect to earth, we should, this is with respect to plank, with respect to disk. And what will be the velocity in this case? Because of, let me draw free body diagram of the man carefully. Man is moving with the velocity v, and angular velocity is r omega. Say this is a man velocity with respect to ground. Okay, man velocity with respect to disk is equal to velocity of man minus velocity of disk. Okay, velocity of man with respect to disk, I am assuming this direction is positive, because if you take other direction it will be difficult, other direction will be negative. Okay, positive, this is plus v with respect to plank, it is equal to velocity of man, we don't know direction velocity of man, minus velocity of d. Velocity of disk is at this point, how much it is? Minus r omega, because minus r omega, because it's backward direction, minus of minus plus r omega. So velocity of man is equal to v minus r omega. Okay, when the man is present here, okay, his velocity is given v minus r omega. So what he is asking, calculate the angular velocity. So initially, so as per the question, omega is known, and okay, wait a minute, particle in the shape, disk of mass m, r pivoted vertical circle, the freely rotated, a man start moving under the, so initial angular velocity I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2, you can write I1, initially I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Okay, when the particle is at the rest position, we could have considered I1, how many particles are there? There one disk, man and a disk. Disk moment of inertia is mr square by 2, and man mass is m, and he is at a distance r square, and mr square omega, initially velocity, angular velocity omega 1, if he is moving with angular velocity omega 1. Finally, it is equal to mr square by 2 plus, he is moving with the velocity v, and the angular velocity is r, m into, say omega finally mv velocity of man with respect to ground into r. Okay, how to get the angular velocity omega f? Omega f is equal to v minus r omega f. So substitute the Vm value here, m r square by 2 plus m v minus r omega f into r. So equate these two expressions, then you will get. Let's see the other part. Two skaters, each of mass 50 kg, approach each other along the parallel paths separated by distance 3. They have equal and opposite velocities of 10 meters per second. First skaters along a light pole 3 meter long. The second skater grabs the end and he passes. Discuss the quantitative motion of the skaters. So they are moving in horizontal direction, say. So one person of mass m and he is coming with the velocity v1, m1 v1. Another mass m2 v2. These kind of questions we will study in collisions, in rotation motion, but still we will study now. So when they are colliding, and there will be a upward force on it, and there will be downward force f1 and f1. And similarly on the part m2, there will be f2 in the downward direction, and the rod f2 will be in the upward direction. Net angular moment, net torque is equal to, net force is equal to 0. Net force is equal to 0. Net torque I can balance. Net torque will be obviously 0. I can do it at any point, but I am doing about the center. It will be easy for me. It's a 1.5 meter. And if you write the equations now, what is angular momentum? The particle is moving with the velocity v. So m1 v1 into r. In which direction? The r is from O to particle mass m1. So r1, and velocity in the downward direction v1. So get the value. In which direction the angular momentum will be? Upwards. If I consider y and x, it is upward. It is plus k cap. Okay, plus k cap for angular moment of first body, Li bar. So second one. So position from here to there, the position is r2. I am drawing here r2, and the velocity is in the upward direction. Velocity in the upward direction, v2. Get the momentum. Angular momentum is r bar cross v bar, thumb finger in the direction of r, v, and upward it is showing. So it is equal, L2 bar is equal to same direction plus m2 v2 r, k cap. Okay, now total angular momentum. Now the body rod is not rotating at all. So initially angular, is it rotating? No, it was not rotating. So initial angular momentum Li bar is equal to m. So both the masses are same. Masses are same, 50 and 10, and r is 1.5. So totally if we substitute mvr, both masses are same, mvr plus mvr to mvr, initial angular momentum. Finally what they do, they are stuck. Okay, first sketches carries, describe the motion of the skaters after they connect to the pole. After they are connecting pole, what will happen? Both the bodies stuck here, and they will move with angular velocity omega. And what is angular velocity omega? I. So final angular momentum is equal to I omega. So rod doesn't have mass, m is equal to 0, and two bodies are there, m into from here to here, the distance is L square by 4 into plus another body m, L square by 4 into omega final. Final angular velocity is equal to initial angular velocity. 2 mvr is equal to ml square by 2 into omega final, and the m gets cancelled. L is nothing but r. L is nothing but r. R square and r gets cancelled, and we can get the simplify the omega final value. That's all. Let's see the other model. Other model is net force is acting in the downward direction, and this is the rope. Okay, listen carefully. This is a force downward. There is a did you see in some places they rotate the ball, and from the bottom they fix, at the bottom they fix to some block. Okay, say this is block, and this body starts doing circular motion. Okay, now what I am doing, So we are going to pull this rope downwards. We are applying force where? In the downward direction on the rope. Downwards or upwards, whatever we do. Upwards we cannot do. For ropes we cannot do upwards. Downwards we are pulling the body, pulling the rope. What will happen? The radius will decrease. So this is what R final he is saying. What about angular momentum now? Angular momentum, see here. So force is there, net force is present, F is acting in the downward direction, Fj cap minus Fj cap, if take downward direction. What about a torque? About which point I should do? Do about the center here. What is the force? Force F, and a perpendicular distance is what? 0. Now torque about center is equal to 0. If torque is equal to 0, I can conserve what? Angular momentum. L I bar is equal to L F bar. Initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. So initial angular momentum is equal to what? M, say it's rotating with the angular velocity Ri, m r square into omega, m ri square into omega. And you can see this question, epoch of mass m, 50 gram, is attached to the taut card passing through a small hole in a frictionless and horizontal surface. Epoch is initially orbiting with the velocity vi, and if it is rotating with the vi, see here carefully, when the point masses are given, no need to worry about center of mass. vi is given, and here is a distance, vi is equal to 1.5 meter, sorry, per second, and the distance is equal to ri is equal to 0.3 meters. And finally it is reduced because of pulling from the downwards, it is reduced to 0.1 meter. What is the velocity? So what is the velocity? V final now. Simple, as simple as that. Initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. We will balance m vi, so the distance, this is r I, velocity v, and both are in the same direction. mv ri is equal to m into vf into rf. Okay, what is the momentum of inertia? Sorry, mvi is equal to 1.5 and r is equal to 0.3. M gets cancelled. Is equal to vf into r is equal to 1 into 1. We will get a vf final velocity. Find the tension in the cord at the smaller orbit. So tension, how to get? Tan is equal to mr omega square, outward force. Okay, mr omega square is equal to tension, because tension are balanced, r final, omega f. Okay, or mv square by r, mvf square by r. You can do any one of these two. If you balance t is equal to mv square by r, that's all. Okay, this is the previous advanced question. Starts rotating with the vertical axis, frame as negligible compared to the 4 masses, each of mass m. 4 masses are there, each mass is equal to m. Initially they are rotating with the angular velocity omega naught. Okay, due to an internal mechanism is net force is equal to 0. Don't worry, internal, if they mention, net force is equal to 0. Spokes in a frame of lengthen so that the radius of masses become 2a. Initially they have, did they mention initial positions? Okay. As compared to masses m, so they did not mention. Okay, so if radius become 2a, what will be the new angular velocity? So initially they were at a, the question actually missing. Initially they were at a and they were rotating. What is the moment of inertia? I omega, angular velocity is omega. What is I? I is equal to I omega, initial omega, I is equal to I final omega final. Initially omega m into a square, from here m are there, m is there, and a, ma square plus how many masses are there? 4 ma square into initial omega is equal to finally how much distance they are? 2a. 4 masses into how much each distance? 2a square is into omega final, and 4 gets cancelled, m gets cancelled, and a square also gets cancelled. Omega final is equal to omega initial by 4. That's all. Okay, this is the last one. We'll see, just see this last one. I will tell you how to do. This is a mass m, and edge length is a cube, so edge length is everywhere L and L, everywhere it is L, and it is moving with a velocity v0. It is stuck. This is a rigid support. This kind of problems we will study, but this is very important problem. It was asked in mains once. And v0, what is the angular velocity once it's stuck at the rigid support? What will happen once if it stucks to here? Then it starts, say this is a situation, and after the collision, it so happens that the block of mass m, okay, I will show you systematically. So this is a mass m. Now this starts about the same point, okay, this starts rotating like this, it will fall down, it rotates like this, okay. So initially it was before striking, and after striking it rotates like this and it falls down. So that's what he is asking, what will be the angular velocity once it's stuck? Determine the angular velocity of the cube immediately after the impact. So leading bottom, see this is a statement I simplified, angular velocity of the cube after impact. Listen carefully, this is the model which we did not discuss in the previous cases. When draw a free body diagram of mass m, and if you draw free body diagram, the force is acting on the edge in this direction, and velocity v0 initially it was in this direction, okay. After striking, what will happen? About which point we should do conservation of angular momentum? Angular velocity is asked when the velocity asked, we used to do linear momentum balance. Angular velocity asked, we should do momentum balance, angular momentum balance. See, if I take a point here, I should make net torque is equal to 0. How to make net torque is equal to 0? How many forces are acting? Only one force is acting, okay. If I take point along the force line, point along force line, see what we are doing, ultimately net torque we should make it is 0. If I can do that, if net torque is equal to 0, I can consider the momentum. So I am considering net torque about, I am considering a point here, okay, a point along the line. About torque, what is the net torque now? Net torque is equal to 0. About this point P, net torque is equal to 0. If net torque is equal to 0, initial angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. Understand this point? Only one force is given. You have to find angular velocity. Then take a point P along the line of force. Then what happens? Net torque becomes 0. If net torque becomes 0, initial momentum is equal, angular momentum is equal to final angular momentum. Initially, it was moving with the velocity v, and from here to here, the distance is L by 2. Okay, the length is L. Okay, L by 2. What is angular momentum? M v0 into L by 2. It was not rotating, right? It was moving linearly. M v0 into L by 2. This is initial angular momentum. Final angular momentum, see carefully. It was rotating in this way. About which point it is rotating? Carefully you just see. About the point here. About this point it is rotating. If it is rotating about this point, what will be the angular momentum? Angular momentum will be about this point omega. Okay, I final, L final is equal to I about which point? About P. I should do about point P. See, we discussed in the first video of angular momentum, sorry, third video of angular momentum. A body is rotating about, if it is rotating about this point, we should do about I about this point P only. Okay, so I about P into omega. Finally, how to get I about P? So to get, so for a disk, Iy is equal to how much? This is Iy, Ix. This is a cube. If we say take it like a box, square section, about this line ml square by 12, about this line ml square by 12, about the center Ix is equal to Iy. Ix plus Iy is equal to Iz, it is equal to ml square by 6. This I discussed in a last video of moment of moment of inertia. About this point we got ml square by 6. How to get moment of inertia about this point? Okay, what theorem we should use? What theorem? Parallel axis theorem. So both are parallel to each other. If parallel to each other, IP, remember why we are doing little bit complicated. IP is equal to ml square by 6 plus the distance from here, it's L by 2 and L by 2, square root of L by 2 plus L by 2, L by 2 root 2, L by root 2. Okay, m into L by root 2 whole square. Okay, ml square by 6 plus ml square by 2, it is equal to 4 ml square by 6 or 2 ml square by 3. 2 ml square by 3. This is the final moment of inertia. So if you do simplification, mv naught L is equal to mv naught into L is equal to I final is equal to 2 by 3 m L square into omega final. M gets cancelled, L gets cancelled, square and L, and 3 v naught by 2 L is the final angular velocity. Okay, hope you understood. Thank you very much.